Thank you very much, Jane. And from Posta Kenya, we really appreciate Elimu TV for giving us a chance to come and partner with you during this conference. Actually, we've interacted with most of the participants, but there are still some that we've not talked to. And that's why I want to repeat some of the things that we talked to, the ones that we've talked about. Postal Corporation of Kenya, or Posta as we are known, we are parented under the Ministry of ICT, and we offer communication solutions and also financial solutions. So we have a wide range of products, over 15 products and services. I will not talk about all of them. I will talk about just of the few that will be, helpful to the teachers, to the schools, to learning institutions. The one that really Jane wants me to emphasize on that is a good solution is one that will give you a chance to do direct marketing to your intended clients, parents, and students. And we call it Posta Direct Mail Marketing. Like I've told you, we've told a number of you today, is that Posta Direct Mail Marketing helps you to take the information you want to give to, for example, parents who are looking for schools. So what we do is that we ask you to do flyers, ask you to do brochures, put all the information and the communication you would want each one of them to get. So once you've done that, you come to us and you tell us, I would like to target a particular area, or I would just want to target as the mass market. So what we do is that we receive the brochures from you, we receive the flyers from you, and we put them inside the private post office boxes. And through those boxes, you get that information is received not only by one person, but for example, a household, an institution, and you pass that information and it gets to them. Some of you will have gone to your private letter boxes and you've opened and you've gotten some communication flyers, brochures, and that kind of things. That's what we do. We do for you direct marketing. And it's a very good one, especially now when you're thinking of, Form 1 students. You want to tell people that they can bring children to your schools. Come to Posta, we will help you do that through our direct mail marketing. The other product I want to talk about is Travel Light, as in beba mzigo ukiwa light. So what we do, we target especially the school leavers or students when they are closing schools, or even college students, university students. So what happens is that the students may be having this big luggage. They have they have accumulated for the last so long number of years that they have been in the school. So, and the issue of going with the matatus and the buses and the public transport means can be a big hassle to the children. So what we do as Posta is that we come and we help the student carry the luggage so that they can travel light home. So we ask them, package your material very nicely, put them in your suitcase, put them in your bag, label it very well, and we will bring you to the post office closest to your home. So that is Travel Light. It is picking up. Most of the schools have now partnered with us. And we thank you, Elimu TV, for giving us this platform for us to talk to the ones who are here. And the ones who are here, please be our ambassadors to the other schools. We will come, pick those luggages, and take them home for the students. And even the vice versa. When they are coming to school, we can also do that, pick on their behalf. So that product, we call it Travel Light, that is very appealing to schools and colleges. We have the institutional money order. This is a product that we help schools receive school fees. Parents come to the post offices, and the beauty is the post offices, we are all over the country. We have an obligation by the world body that governs postal administrations, the UPU. We have been we have an obligation to reach every person with communication skills and financial solutions. So we are in every part of this country. So a parent from any corner of this country will come to the post office and wanting to pay school fees. So we offer the money order, the institutional money order. And the beauty is that these days, we have it digitalized. So what happens is that we register a school and we give you, your own account. And we link your account to our our online system, so that when a parent comes and pays school fees for their child, they tell us this is the name of the child, this is the class, and this is the school, and this is the amount of money. When we capture that information, you can view it real time in your institutions. So, and we agree, okay, so how do you want us to reach this money to you? We can do a direct, RTGS, direct to your bank. We can issue you with a check for all the monies that we have corrected for your school, or you can come for the cash direct from the post office. Very appealing. You are able to tell how much money does the post office have or has corrected for us this school as this school. Very good. So we have the registration forms with us here at the desk. It's a very, very appealing product. I also want to talk about something what we call the stamp vending licenses. During our days, when we were in school, the letter, we really used to write letters. But one of the things I also know is that maybe in your schools, I don't know, but I don't think you allow them to do emails. I don't know, you don't allow them phones. So we offer a means of communication, through the letter. The letter is still there. Some of you ask us, are people still writing letters? Please come and visit us. I take you to our sorting facility. You will be amazed. And this season, when we are sending success cards, which we also have at our desk here, we have a lot of mail, flowing through us. So I want to talk about stamp vending licensing. So this is where, as a school, as an institution, you buy stamps, often because of the number of letters that are being sent through from your school. So what happens is that we partner together, come to the post office, and you buy so many stamps. So we want to give you a commission for being a good customer. So what we do is we give you a license to be a person who sells stamps on our behalf in your institution, in the neighborhood, in your locality. So for every amount of stamps, the value of the stamps you have bought, we give a 10% commission. And that, if it's something that is continuous, that, big amounts, you can get a very good commission. One of our best customers is, where is your customer? The one that we are selling to? Okay, thank you. World Vision, sorry for that. We have a customer called World Vision. World Vision, they communicate a lot through the letter post. So, and we're doing very well. We're giving them a very good commission in terms of millions. You may not reach the millions, but you can reach the thousands, and that's an extra income to the school. The last product I want to talk about, like I said, I will only talk about the products that, that could be really so relevant to you. The others are relevant, but, specifically now to help you in a marketing. It's philately. Philately is a hobby of collecting stamps. I don't know if I was to ask you to raise your hands and tell me what are your hobbies. I don't know how many hobbies I would hear about this afternoon, but we perhaps all have different types of hobbies. This hobby of correcting stamps. And this hobby of correcting stamps, you may want to ask me, do we really need to collect stamps? Let me tell you something that happened. I mentioned it to one of the ones who visited our studs here, our stud this morning. Sometimes back, when Queen Elizabeth came to visit Kenya, just before she became the queen, and she came to visit Kenya, a stamp was done, for her, and her fiance at that time. And when that stamp was done, we did the usual, and time went on and on and on. That time, we produce stamps, continuously, different times. For example, Wagare Madai, Nelson Madera, and etc. So once that season is gone, we don't produce that kind of stamp again. So this one for Queen Elizabeth is a stamp that over the time, it became now an interest, especially in the UK and something like that. So, and because we no longer have that in production, so the few that were remaining became of interest. And I think the stamp could have been worth a few cents. Those years, the stamp was not so, it didn't cost much. But over the time, because now it was not available, the little that were available, somebody just bought and kept it. And then like about a year or so ago, that stamp was sold you know, to someone else. This morning I said 2.5 million, but my colleagues corrected me and told me one stamp, 5 million, because of the information it was giving, you know. So the hobby of collecting stamps is something that talks about history. And once it's done, you know, once we finish with that, it's done. But someone may want it later. So it could be also a way of making money. So what we are saying is that allow us to come to schools and introduce this hobby to the students. Let's talk to them about this hobby. We don't know what, you know, they could be having other hobbies, but we want to talk about this hobby of correcting stamps, you know, carrying the legacy of our country, you know, the environment, on and on and on. It's an interesting, something that we can come and talk to the students about if you invite us. Please come to our desk. Let's exchange our contacts. Let's agree when we can come to your school and talk about these products and many more. Again, Jane, thank you very much for giving us an opportunity just to come and talk about Posta Kenya. We hope you'll invite us during the others, especially the November one for the parents. We'd like to talk to the parents as well. Thank you.